Hey guys, welcome back. I'm just gonna head over to Sebastian and then we start that new Dark Arts for Magic class. So we're gonna learn a new spell. Oh, why is it at night?
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Undercroft?
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
It must be this thing. Oh, yeah it is.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We
Wait,
used to play gobstones here all the time.
Oh, how do you get
With
there
my
already?
sister, Anne. She loved that
Revelio.
infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's
A
ridiculous.
proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
The Z. On Fringo.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Okay, so it's a further damage spell. Oh, okay. Long range bolt that deals damage on impact. That sounds really useful.
Protego! Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel? That's it.
I think I've got
done.
it. Confringo! I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
I think I'll keep the secret first, just because I'm
The
not sure.
book I
of
found in the
everything
restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Okay, sounds good. Oh man, I think when he was talking about Ominous, it's probably that guy in the Slithering Common Chamber room where he was looking at a weird angle, and I thought it was like a bug or something, but no, it turns out he was blind. Hey, there's someone waiting.
Hello,
for me out
Sebastian.
there.
Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
He said don't let anyone know, right? Or, oh no, I don't know. Sebastian showed me, stumbled across it. That's a lie. He doesn't like liars, right? So Sebastian.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Did I screw up? I wanted to give him like the safe answer, so... Well, not my problem. Oh boy. I wasn't trying to...
with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Who's talking? Wait, is
That
this
youngun's
one
now a teacher herself. It's a wonder
Oh, the
she's
gargoyles
not
are
gobbled up by her
talking.
own fanged geranium. Might as well be surrounded by Jarvis.
What? Oh, it's this chest again. Wait, is it?
Confringo!
Confringo? Nope.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Hey, let's see. Oh, did I level up? Oh yeah, I can get new talents now. Confringo Mastery. Conjugal impacts produce fiery bolts that seek enemy targets. That seems actually also really good. Man, I can't wait till like learn all these extra moves and then it'll be like really good crowd control and stuff. I'm gonna focus on quests first right now. I need to know. Oh, I can go to Professor Deposal. Oh no, I can't learn that. Yeah, that Deposal costs way too much for now. Or wait, spell combination practice. Is there any point in learning that? Yeah, I think I'll head here for now. So it's time to find Professor Fig, which is over here, Professor Fig's classroom. Wait, speaking of which, Professor Fig hasn't taught me a damn thing yet. I thought he was supposed to be like a personal tutor or something to bring me up to speed, but he hasn't taught me anything.
I was hoping to see you.
Incendio! You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to...
Revelio.
How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Intrepid travelers, the both of you. Keep your wits.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Wait, is he evil?
This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Oh, there he is.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Not really anymore. Wait, yeah, I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
No.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Oh. Can't go out from there. Oh, but it seems like I'm supposed to go up over here. That's pretty far away. I'll just teleport there, and then I'll fly over and just drop down and pick up some stuff on the way.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Wait, can I fly anywhere I want? Oh yeah, that's great. Okay, that's handy.
These rocks have seen better days.
Landing needs to be on flat ground, right? Yep, but I can at least fly anywhere I want, so that's really cool.
Accio! Instantly. Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso!
Okay. Oh, that's a high level. Okay. Maybe I can keep these spells here. Long range, short range. Long range, short range. Maybe I'll keep it like that. Maybe like that. Yeah, okay, that works. And so I have a little bit of flexibility. I can go invisible, and I can
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Okay, so I can switch the spells around, and they do have separate cooldowns. So that is really a lot more faster than what I was initially talking about. And so I am really starting to feel the combat, because more options are starting to become available, so it's really changing the pace of things. And that's a good thing. I did think like the combat was a little bit simple because like you couldn't really do too much after using up all your spells, but now with the additional hotbar you can, and that really changes the pacing because you have like a lot more skills available. And eventually when you unlock all the skills, you're gonna have a ton of stuff to use, and that is great. Looking forward to it. Oh, there's a camp, so I need to sneak in. But I don't know if... Get off this one. Okay, time to play Assassin's Creed.
Why do I always end up on patrol duty?
Ah, but a purse made of unicorn skin. That fetches a few. Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Oh, crap.
Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! Was all that meddling worth it?
Okay, I'll try again. Okay, so when you accidentally alert the camp, more enemies come. Wait, what? Oh, not good, not good, not
You'll
good.
regret crossing my path. Incendio! Expulso!
Accio!
Expulso! Levioso! Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Expelliarmus! Protego!
Afraid of a little magic?
Levioso! Accio!
Incendio!
Feel the burn. Sincere.
Incendio! The flames consume you!
Try.
Incendio!
Accio!
Expulso! Incendio! I could do this all day.
Expelliarmus!
Expulso! Oh, no, you don't!
Incendio!
No! Incendio!
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
You'll need to be quicker than that!
Levioso!
Incendio!
Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Now to finish the job.
Levioso!
Expulso!
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Give it
Incendio! Confringo! Levioso!
Barely felt anything at all.
Accio!
Electricity.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Nowhere to go.
Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Revelio!
Hey, that worked, but man, it took me like I used all my potions for that because I accidentally pressed down too many times because I got a little bit nervous. Completely used all my potions. Hey, I can drink stuff? Do I get any bonus stats or anything? Nope. Okay, so I unlocked a few talents, and I remember there was some stuff at level 16. Cursed effect remains on an enemy for a longer period of time. Okay, so I can't use any of those higher level spells yet. So maybe I'll look at this. So adding a new set, or what's this? Enemies stuck with stupid brain stunned for longer. Successfully evading an unblockable attack. Yes, that's definitely useful. Increases the range of Revelio. Blocking a spell with perfect Protego will send 2 projectiles back at enemies. Basic cast impacts on airborne enemies. That does seem very useful. And this is adding more healing effect to the Wiggle Weld. Wait, what? That kind of like healed everything for it. I don't have enough spells. Wait. There's a lot of spells there. Oh, there's extra spells that I don't have right now. I think this one's probably the most important one. Oh wait, no, I need to upgrade this too, so I can have AoE for Levioso, because I really do like Levioso's combo, where you're just hitting enemies in midair. And so I think that's going to be a staple and part of the combo. So next level I will add to the... next level I will add the ability to get more ancient meter for airborne enemies, but for now this should be really good. Oh, I think there's enemies there.
And when did I set my traps? Yes, but only
wait, traps? What traps?
Revelio.
I don't see any traps.
Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
I'm always given the dull tasks. Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone.
I think I heard something.
Oh.
A plan to make. Oh, at least give it a bit of effort. Incendio!
That's the best.
Ringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
Okay, that went pretty well. What is this?
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo! Accio!
Oh, Confringo blasts things away. That's good to know. I didn't know that.
Revelio!
Okay, nothing there. Can I blow that away?
Confringo!
Wait, what is that? That is a flower thingy. Oh, okay. So I guess this one... Oh, I don't have enough metal sweep. That's right. I need to go back and grow some mallow sweet. I'll come back later. More poachers. Wait, what? Oh, they're attacking spiders.
You're going to regret that.
Then I will kill the spider. Because I don't want to fight that.
Knew you were still hanging about.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Aha! Back for more.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Man, I kind of wish I had like the PS Edge controller so I can like adjust like the use the paddles on the back to switch weapons so I can go like up rebind it to like up down for extra combinations, because switching the spells mid combat is actually pretty difficult. Oh, maybe that's what one of the options are. I'm gonna check that out. Let's see. Toggle spellcast? Doesn't really tell me anything though. Which sticks? Doesn't really say anything. Bell menu. Bell select. Yeah. The spell select is the thing that's really, like, it's a little bit difficult to cast some of the spells because I have to press 2 buttons in order to get to that page. And I kind of wish that it wasn't like that. Like, for example, you're pressing L2 or something like that in order to open the second page, or you're pressing like a button to switch it without a double prompt. Because one of the main issues is I have to hold R2 and then press left, right, down. And, I mean, it's not a huge issue. It's just a little bit difficult.
Expelliarmus.
Another pest stamped out.
Well, hard mode is definitely tough. Like, I keep on running into issues that I like accidentally dying or something, and it just kind of resets my progress a little bit. I'm guessing like if I was playing on normal, it'd be pretty easy, because hard isn't especially difficult. It's just to keep making stupid mistakes, so I keep dying. But it should probably get easier.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Once I build up my skills. I'm furious.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
There's more zombies here, right?
Revelio.
Yeah, but it's not super difficult.
Confringo.
I just keep on making mistakes.
Accio.
But at the very least, it is getting easier now because I'm getting more tools to play with.
Accio.
So that's okay. I do really like these puzzles too.
Accio.
That should have activated though, right? Yeah, but yeah, so far the game is pretty great. It's probably like the best game that's come out since this start of this year. I mean, which there hasn't been a lot, but it's probably the best one you're gonna get in for a long time. But I think you really need to be really into exploration games, because the combat today, right now, it's getting better, but it's still nothing that I would be like, oh yeah, it's the best game I've ever played. No, I think there are other games, and God of War eases into the combat a little bit better too, so in terms of gameplay, I still prefer God of War Ragnarok and maybe Forspoken even, just because it's a lot more active. The thing I hate most in Hogwarts Legacy right now is just that the combat is very reaction based, and so you have to really be careful with the combat, and that kind of care really takes some of the fun away. And it's like, you can say like, oh, just turn it on to easy mode then. And that's not the issue that I'm really getting at. Leviosa, because it's in the shape of a feather. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not trying to say like, turn it on to normal so it's easier. It's just that, like, a game that's completely based on reaction isn't as fun when it could be like you're using guard, which is like normally L1. Instead, here you're using triangle. To me, that's also something that's really weird, because my hand is always on L1, which is in this game it's this toolbar, but it's not always on triangle, so it's very difficult for me to just like press triangle to block attacks. Even if I see it coming, I'm already like, my hand's on something else, and so that's one of the things that I don't like, and I can't rebind that to L1. Like, I'd rather switch the, or maybe I can I? I don't think there's rebinding options, is there? Can I? I cannot. Yeah, I can't. Unless it's over here. Invert flight controls, camera, acceleration. No, that's not what I need. Nope. Yeah, so I can't rebind controls either, and I really wish I could. Like, if I can rebind the controls with triangle to L1, and then I can use triangle to switch the gears, then I'm fine with that. But right now I can't do that, and it's just really weird because the controls aren't standard for normal gameplay, and I don't like that. I'm still gonna play it, and I'll definitely finish this because it's fun so far. It's just like, no game is ever perfect, and this is one of the things that you have to keep an eye out on. And I'm sure with like PS Edge you can actually customize it how you want. I'm going straight to
the Hog's Head, or perhaps I'll just go now.
Wait, what?
Out there.
Okay, I think I'll just actually...
Quite conductive, aren't we? Expelliarmus. Levioso. Stop that right there. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus.
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo. I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less.
Oh, my gear slots are full. Let's get rid of some stuff. Let's see. Guess I'll destroy that. And this. This as well, I guess. Well, it turns like disarm is probably like one of the best spells in the game, because you just can't do anything once you disarm them. It's pretty interesting to see like how much easier it is once you learn disarm. Yeah, but still, I stand by what I said about like the button having triangle as the guard and no way to rebind it as a really weird way to have block in this game, especially since like you need to switch between dodging and blocking, and I can't. It's hard to do both when you're, well, I mean, I guess they were trying to get like, because circle is right next to triangle, so if you're trying to block and then you notice, oh, you can't block that attack, I'll press circle then because it's right next right near the triangle button, you can easily press the circle button to dodge, roll out of way. But to me, it's still easier to have L1 to be the blocking button, just because so many games like Ninja Gaiden, God of War all uses that button, and so I'm used to guarding being L1. Like even Sekiro and like Dark Souls and stuff like that are using L1 as the block button. Literally every game uses L1 as the block button, but here it's triangle. So that's gonna be something that I need to get used to eventually. But it's been like, I don't know, I think I've been playing for like 6-7 hours now, and it's still not getting easier to get used to, just because, wait, what? Oh, that's a cat. I thought it was loot. But I don't think it's gonna get any easier anytime soon, just because every other game is usually L1 for blocking stuff. But yeah.
What are you up to now?
And cotton grass dungeon.
Confringo! Accio! Confratego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso!
What's that? Oh, another cat. Can I skip it? I didn't want to pick that up. Yeah. I'm guessing like the normal difficulty probably has a little bit more leeway on the... Oh, that's another cat. Why are there so many cats here? I thought it was loot. But yeah, I think normal difficulty probably has a lot more leeway on the reaction timing. So probably you won't hear anyone else that's playing Hogwarts Legacy complain about that, just because like I'm playing, hard, which is the hardest difficulty available. It is actually pretty hard, but I think it's really manageable. But the mechanic being like reaction based is, I just feel like it could have been a little bit more. But yeah, the reaction time is really tough. I have like a 0.5 window or something like that. And normally I think that's fine, but because it's like usually when you have a reaction time based game, it's more like a melee kind of thing. So you just have to watch out for enemy attacks that are on you. And so you're already paying attention to your own character most of the time. Like for God of War or Ninja Gaiden, you're always looking at your own character. But here, because a lot of time I'm actually looking at the enemy, I don't notice the icons popping up on my character, and I wish that there was just like a little bit more indicator for that. And especially, it's because like I'm ranged, so I'm looking at what I'm shooting at. And because the targeting is kind of like a soft target, so I have to pay attention to if I'm targeting the correct person. Especially if there's like that rock, paper, scissors kind of thing with the green, with the yellow, purple, and red barriers. And so there's so much to pay attention to that it makes it very difficult for a reaction-based combat system. And it's not a bad thing. It's just something that makes it very difficult to do. And yeah, I could turn it down to normal instead of like complaining about it, but I don't like playing on normal because I enjoy the difficulty, but it is something that I wish was better, conveyed better. Still, not an issue. Like, I'm playing for 8 hours. I've died maybe like 10 times, 20 times, I don't know, didn't keep count. And so, it's okay. Manageable, not too bad. Oh, spiders. I'm going to kill them. I will attack the big one.
Levioso, Accio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Oh no, spiders.
Confringo. Levioso. Incendio.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that's probably like the only complaint I have about the combat is just that like it feels like it could have been a little bit better.
Confringo. Protego.
Yeah, like those are really difficult to counter for me. I don't know why. Like I think that's the issue, but I'm not 100% sure. Because like back there it was almost melee range as well, but for some reason like it's really difficult to tell when the attacks are actually coming. It's not as telegraphed as other games that I'm used to. Maybe that's the issue, because it just feels like they kind of stop there and then the next second in like 0.5 seconds they're like snapping on you. And to me that instantaneous attack is really difficult to get used to. But then like it's not like the game's overly hard, so on hard I guess there's a limit to what you can really do. Like the combat system is definitely not what I'd call complex. Like I see red, I shoot red spell, I see purple, I shoot purple spell, I see yellow, I shoot yellow spell. And then there's just those three options. Some enemies have weaknesses, like the frog, I can lift it during weaknesses, and that is kind of cool. I do like that. It's annoying, but that's part of like,
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
good combat design is to have things that spice it up. But it's just like it's so reaction based. Like the entire game is so reaction based that I just wish it wasn't.
So
Not that it's an
me
issue.
lads in Rookwood.
Patricus totalis.
I don't know.
Just because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike.
Levioso. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Protego! Perhaps you ought to give up.
Held your own for a while now, haven't you?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Again, like I get it why it's like so reaction based, because like I just took out these dark mages which are higher level than me out so easily. So, and this is on hard, which is the hardest difficulty. So if you didn't have like a reaction based combat which is actually really hard, then you can't really like, make the game any harder without sponging up the enemies. So I get it, but I don't know. It's really complex for me. Even though like, it sounds like it's really simple. Like, yeah,
Expelliarmus.
I've been fighting before you were born.
Incendio.
like again, I got hit twice, almost died, but I still wouldn't call that a hard fight because I just used my spells, held everyone out, crowd controlled them, and then killed them all. And essentially, I think that's what this game's gonna end up being like. Oh, I can turn on. Yeah, like I could stealth and do all that, but when going in loud is not gonna be hard because of the area spells I eventually get, then there's no need for me to really do that anymore.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Yeah, because that's what it's looking to be like. I'm just starting to get pretty damn strong, and then I can just end up spamming spells. I don't have to worry too much about like enemy attacks and stuff. I think it'll mostly be me kiting with this super movement spell, and then just oh zombies.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso, Accio, Incendio, Expelliarmus, Confringo, Levioso, Accio, Confringo, Incendio.
Yeah, like, it's so annoying that these mobs teleport. Like, I'm so used to them slowly approaching me and then
Merlin
I can
trial.
block it. But instead it's 100% just looking out for the indicator on top of your head. Or otherwise they just kind of like ninja teleport to your face. And like, again, I get it, but it's annoying to me. I just wish it was done a little bit better in that sense. Like, let me see the projectiles coming at me slower instead of just completely skipping an animation and just having them teleport straight to my face or my character. And it would be easier to manage because I can see it coming instead of like suddenly just popping in my face.
Levioso, Accio, Incendio.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm conveying like that kind of sense across, but essentially that's what I feel like. It's just suddenly popping up in my face and it's like really difficult to
Revelio.
Just because other games have like that slowly eased into attacking you kind of thing. Like you can see it coming. But this one is just like 1 second it's there and then the next second it's boom in your face.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Okay, reaching an enemy undetected lets you pass Petrificus Totalis. This will permanently incapacitate a weaker enemy or significantly damage a stronger one. Oh, so it's not one hit KO for all enemies. I see. What, am I supposed to like Assassin's Creed it up?
Petrificus to... Well done.
Yep. Not
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
There's 2 guys there, so like...
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Wait a moment.
Petrificus Totalis.
Something here. Ramrock said so. Must be something here. Ramrock said so.
What? Oh, that wasn't what I was trying to do.
Incendio, Expelliarmus.
That wasn't what I was trying to do. I was trying to shoot the wall over there so he would just sneak over there, but I guess everything worked out, so that's fine.
Revelio.
Revelio. I need to get used to using that dodge more often. But a lot of the time I'm not really kiting, so I don't need that kind of mobility.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
hear something, I think.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo.
Is this the right place, or? Nope, not the right place. So I have to go back up there.
Incendio. Revelio.
I kind of already looked over everywhere, so like, what else can I look for? Oh, I guess yeah. What about that though? Can I get inside somehow? Maybe climb up here, and then is there a sneaky entrance here? Oh, what? What else can I look for here? I don't see anything though. Man, I kind of feel like I want to get Revelio, like, upgraded so I can scan further away, because I don't see anything.
Revelio.
Like, this is it, right? I don't see anything else in here. Whoa. Can I use the broom? Actually, he fell down here though. How do I get back up there? Okay, can I use this to climb? Not really. How do I get back up there? Maybe I can't. Oh man, I'm gonna get that return to quest prompt because I accidentally fell down here. Can I use the broom here? Nope. Maybe I can just run over there, or... Oh, I can. Okay. Okay. Where is... What am I supposed to look at? I don't see anything. Maybe I missed something in here? Oh, I did. Okay.
Orders.
Search the
directly
tower
from Ranrock.
and the surrounding area.
These orders
Look for
indicate
anything
that they're
to do with
after
the
something to
names.
do with names.
What you
names?
find here could
And
be the
why
key
here?
to Goblin kind finally taking its rightful place in the world. Well, it's a tower, right? So it's there? Oh, what the?
I will draw blood. You won't last long.
Incendio.
Right. And this is hard mode too, so again, that's what I meant by it's already pretty not hard, even on hard
Can't
mode,
imagine
so
the
I
goblins know about the trials.
get why the combat's like that.
They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Hey, when's he gonna teach me that skill? I want
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
Yeah, teach me a locking.
I imagine these rooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
You're leaving so many of these things for me to backtrack. Come on. Could have just... Like, would I have a reason for coming back to this tower after, like, getting level 3 unlocked? What? Oh, that is so cool. What a cool way for me to, like, unlock something. Like, it just points me with those little pointy thingies and then... I know I may be complaining a lot about the combat, but everything else about the game is great. Like the aesthetics, the feel, the design, the sound design, everything amazing. It's just that combat has that little tiny thing that I just wish was a little bit better, but so far the game is great. I've been enjoying like every minute of it.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
This looks really nice, this angle. Like, there's not a lot of games that make me just kind of sit there and want to take a look at, to breathe in, like, and observe the scenery. But this game has been making me do that a lot. The last one was Horizon Forbidden West.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
So that is a much faster way to get around, but it's also very noisy. So I don't know if I prefer that, but it looks like the
traces of
stone
ancient
giants
magic.
are waking up, right?
Something must be different.
Oh, this is a completely different room.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Can I one-shot that guy? One shot. Oh, I can.
Leviosa! Accio! Expelliarmus!
But yeah, like, I get it. The combat is very difficult to dodge with, but there's also
These
like
look familiar.
instances where I'm like one-shotting the boss, or the elite mob right away, and I mean, it's definitely not a super hard game, and I won't say it's easy either, because I am dying, but it's also like a little bit different from what I'm used to. Yeah. Beer slots are full. Again? Man. Get rid of this because they don't sell very well. It's kind of surprising like how these armors don't actually scale up in price. Like it's still at like 50s, 60s, so I guess the amount of gold that you get in this game doesn't scale. Like normally the amount of money you get in a game usually becomes like eventually it's a little bit inflated or something, so your values get very high. But I'm not seeing that here. I thought I would see something there, but there's nothing. That is so weird.
Accio!
I don't remember if I opened that chest. Nope, I didn't. Okay, some gold. Oh wait, yeah. I think the door opens up another view, and I went through one side, so if I go through this side, it's also different. Yeah. Oh no, I screwed it up. Or yeah, I think I screwed it up.
Accio!
Okay. So I have to go through it this way. And then this unlocks this side.
More statues.
More statues? Where? Oh, there.
Expelliarmus!
This time I will disarm it. That was close.
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
That was close.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
No, I accidentally switched my spell. I need to change it back to this one.
Expelliarmus! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Let's see. Oh, okay. That's where the ancient
Accio!
Whoa, it's floating around so much. Like it's water or something. assuming that there's something here that lets me walk through it. And does it change my reality or something? Nope, it didn't do anything. Maybe I have to
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
After walking through here, what else did I unlock? Oh! Opened up. And I'll just place it here, and then go through this archway. Now this closes up, and then I can go over there. Man, I love the puzzles in this game. It's just really fun. Oh. Wait,
What did
how do I
that
get
burst
to
of
that?
magic change on both sides of the archway?
Actually, I
Something
don't
must be different.
care about that chest. Wait, I wonder if there's a trophy or... Oh, too late now. Oh, too late now. I wonder if there's any kind of like collection for chests. I didn't want to pick that up, but... Beast, Ravello, appearances, enemies, tools, traits. I don't think so, actually. It's fine. Can't be bothered to collect every chest, because most chests are usually just like, so far it's been like money or equipment, and I'm already full on equipment, so I don't really care.
I'll never get
Money
used
is
to these floors.
important, but there's other ways to get it. Wait, is it slowly coming down, or... No, it's just going down. Oh, it seems like these things are gonna move. I'll use
Expelliarmus!
Actually, I think I'm gonna kill another one. That's two.
Expelliarmus!
Focus on that one.
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
What?
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Leviosa! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. But I couldn't dodge a lot of those attacks, and this is what I'm talking about, like... No, I'm saying, like, the combat so many times, like, talking about the combat so many times, but it's just kind of annoying me, and it's just why I'm talking about it so much. It's just, like it feels good when you're doing it, but then, at the same time, it also feels really annoying to play, because of, like, the thing where the weapon was being flung off screen while I was dodging a bunch of stuff. And then I only had like maybe like a half a second or a quarter of a second to really react to it. And to me that feels like a little bit unfair. So I don't know. Like maybe it is just me being like really bad at the game, but I usually think I do pretty well. And so that's a kind of like different experience. Yeah, but I mean I'm still playing the game, and it still feels good. But I just feel like that part is a little bit unfair. Like when I'm fighting multiple enemies, that's when it's really difficult to really like see where the attacks are coming from, because I don't have time to really pay attention to the little indicators that only pop up on your head. I just wish there were more visual cues that really alerted you of an enemy attack coming so you can react to it, and it has to be like a little bit more apparent. Because God of War Ragnarok is also like that. There's things that you have to pay attention to all the time, everywhere. And I had no issues with that combat system because I could see attacks coming clearly and in advance.
Don't like the look of this. Expelliarmus!
There's a lot of enemies so I'm gonna crush one.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio!
Oh, there's a big boy this time.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Accio!
Hey, there's absolutely nothing I can do.
Expelliarmus!
Wait, what the? Wow. I could at least use ancient magic on it, right? Yeah, okay. Oh.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo! Accio!
Oh, did I die? Nope. Wow, I got hit by that.
Expelliarmus!
I wonder if I can block that. I should try.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Nope, I cannot block that.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I thought I could block it because it was turning yellow.
Expelliarmus!
Wow, it homes in on me?
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Oh, what was that?
Accio!
Oh, I get it. I can use spells to disarm it. Whoa, what? Okay, that makes sense.
Incendio! Confringo!
Oh, completely out of health now. Man, I keep on missing
Accio!
the little thing that pops up sometimes.
Potato! Stupefy! Confringo!
Try to miss.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Average spell. Wait, what is that? Oh, I'm supposed to get out when he's using his thing. Then I've done, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. Ooh, that's the first boss? Boss fight? I don't know.
What a relief.
Yeah. That was pretty fun. I hear something coming from this side. Was this something that I could have put back together and just keep on throwing at him? Nope. Okay. Whoa, there's a big old guy.
Another
that's
pensive.
that. I think that's the dude. One of the keepers. Your slots are full. Well, I should probably keep this one. Normally I'd skip the chest, but this is right after a boss, so I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty damn good. Okay, nope, I was wrong. Completely wrong. It's just a green item.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Interesting. Did I come out of a portrait? Wait, where did I come out of? I just phased out of this thing? Oh.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Who wants to talk?
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Hey, I think this is a good time to stop, so I'll be ending it here.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.